Hi friends, I'm back. It's a Monday. So in what I've done is last week I sent you a video on goals and gave you a little introduction to how to set goals, and then I talked to you about SMART goals. That is the acronym we use in education and a lot of your professional development stuff. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk to you about how to set SMART goals, and then I'm going to do mine as an example. And then I'm going to add a worksheet for you to use. Feel free to share this with other professionals, your friends, your college kids, your high school kids. This is my way of doing it. I've tweaked it to a little special so that I thought that it could be easier. So here's the deal. I'm going to review this. Goals. So your G is go to the top. Your O stands for just own it. Call it out. Make it yours. A is awake the soul. L, love your life. And S, shoot for the stars. Okay, so I'm going to go one by one for what we call SMART goals. See, the acronym. SMART, S-M-A-R-T. So what we got here is S. You have to be specific. So for instance, I want to get healthy. Okay? That's a little broad. How about I want to be healthy and in shape. It's a little broad. But more specific would be I want to run a half marathon the first weekend in November. That is very specific. Okay? So how am I going to do this? So you've got to make sure it's measurable. So the whole deal with measurable is you've got to be able to measure it somehow. So how I'm going to measure it, honestly, is through you have a timer on you, and it's going to measure you on your day of your marathon, your half marathon. But the other way is I already have it clearly set on my calendar what my goals are each week, how to get them, and how I'm going to measure them. And I actually use an app to measure mine. It can be as easy as literally measuring something. It can be easy as were you able to complete this task? So that is mine. I'm going to complete a half marathon, and my goal, to make it just a little bit more specific besides finishing, I want to PR. So that is my best time. Last time I did it in 2 hours and 46 minutes. My goal was, 2 hours and 45 minutes. My goal was 2:45. I want to do it in 2:30 this year, okay? For you runners out there, I know that's not a good time. But for me, my goal, that's a good time. So I'm going to measure it by that. That's how I'm going to measure it in November. Okay. Actionable. How am I going to do this? How are you going to do your goal? Get your calendar out. Sit down and look at it. My goal, I've already got it figured out. I've already got a calendar. It already has the day I'm going to run sprints to work on my speed work. It has the day that I'm going to do a short run, the day I'm going to do a long run. We're working on our maps. I've got all these plans. I'm not by myself. I have to have an accountability partner. That's why I'm telling everybody, if you're interested in setting a goal and need some accountability, whether it's in fitness, education, your everyday life, clean out a closet, I'll help you. Just reach out to me, and I'll be an accountability partner for you. So the other one letter, is it relevant? Me running a half marathon last year, I wouldn't have thought was relevant. Is it relevant this year? Yes, because it is a part of my lifestyle. I am running. This is something that I am doing for myself. This is something I'm doing to motivate others. This is something I am doing for self-love. So yes, this is very relevant to everything that I'm doing in my life. Time bound. Do I have a start and finish? Oh boy, I do. We start the first Thursday in August. I'm at the beach. Yay, 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 yay. So, but yeah, that's when I start. And then when I end is when I cross the finish line in November. Now, I have not decided which race I'm going to do. Okay. There's one on the 9th and one on the 16th. I hadn't decided which. Okay, but that goes through the SMART. S for specific, M for measurable, A for action, R for relevant, and T, time bound. And then we reflect back and see if you did it. But here's what I'm doing that I had not been taught in professional development or anytime I did this. I'm adding something to this. I want you to cut out a picture, find an object or something that you can look at every day to remind you of your goals. And I know I shouldn't point. I had a professor tell me that was horrible, but I'm trying to cause emphasis to this. So here is mine. This is my finisher for last year. Okay, this is what I got. So this year, whether I do this one or I do the Moxville one, this year, my goal is to finish a half marathon in one of the first 2 weeks of November at 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm going to beat my time of 2 hours and 45 minutes. Guys, this is going to take a lot of work for me. I'm a horrible slow. I run like a wounded giraffe. But you know what? I'm going to own it and I'm going to put it out there on social media. I'm going to do it. Come hell or high water, I'm going to do it. Set your SMART goals. I'll send you a worksheet in these links. Enjoy it, and we'll reconvene at the end of the month so we can get started in August. Have a blessed week.